Northcliffe tries to cut back. He's on 4 points so far in the 3 games for the Bison. Hodgkinson looks to try and get round his man, but Basingstoke bring it back down to the blue line well with Ralph. Now Spedder for her, straight into the glove of McLaughlin. Import for Hull, that is under a little bit of pressure. He's got 5 points only on the season so far from 7 games, all assists. A neat little play into him though, and Stallard couldn't quite find a way. Fans might not have heard the name before, and he's the one trying to get the poke check in there in the near side, but he's got 3 goals in his last 2 games. He's on a 4-game point streak. One of the star players in this division in Owen Sobchak, and those two seem to have got a very quick bit of chemistry between them. Basingstoke now behind their own net and a bit of a coming together, but Callie Robertson will pick this one up. Backhand trying to find the pass into the crease. Neat play by Cornel. Now carry on and finds that one eventually. In towards Stallard, couldn't stick, was across his, trying to lift it up so he can play the puck. Officials have made the call already. Mr. Emerson over on the far side. And we'll see the Basingstoke power play for the first time. This is only running at 10% at the moment on the season. The lowest percentage of successful power play in the league, but Hull is 10th in that regard, but it doesn't take Basingstoke very long to improve that percentage. Reader did very well to get the backhand pass away. Harding and Sobchak now into the corner. Sobchak comes away with the puck and just that clever little half spin he does just to try and fake heavy collision between Northcliffe and Fugales. Deck Jones plays the pass from right to left now with Bruton, carries it into the defensive zone of Basingstoke. Bruton drives and just couldn't quite. Harding plays that one behind to find a teammate. Emil Svek will take it straight off the stick of Ralph. Now Hewitt on this near side, everybody just across on the right side of the blue line. Quick shot coming from Emil Svek. Really quick release on that one. Blocker stopped by Wright it was. That was sent, and a bit of a shove as they both skate toward the benches as well. It's one that I was interested to see how that would go early doors. The two have dropped the gloves with each other before. With Cornel once again into the slot. I just couldn't quite connect with that one as he would have wanted by Chilcott. Back down to the blue line now. Bonner sends it through off the pad of Scrappy at the moment, a little bit from Hull. And they don't seem to be under too much pressure, but it's just not clicking for them, and it's why Basingstoke lead on the 1 grade A chance of the game so far. But Bruton driving in. Might have been Sellen. Under a bit of pressure now, unable to clear it the first attempt. Sellen plays it back to a teammate once more. Chamberlain just all over the Basingstoke man, trying to knock him off balance, give up the puck, but now Milton evades the hip check of Hodgkinson. In towards Ralph, and it finds a way through. And the Basingstoke Bison, after really, there's a lot of work going on for Hull in terms of forechecking, winning the puck back in the defensive zone or just on the Basingstoke side of the neutral zone, but not turning it into too many chances. 9, Thomas Ralph. Assists go 24, Zach Milton, and 22, Brendan Sellen. Callie Robertson takes that one on the turn, back to Stubley. I think it might have, he picks it up behind the net. Feinting which way he's going to go. Now Reader finds Sobchak, trying to release that one quickly, rebounded back. Now Stubley and Callie Robertson. Svek now uses the boards to find Chamberlain this time. Now with Spraggan. Looped up and over the net. And now with Hewitt to Stallard. Cuts behind Harlan Wilson, carries it into the offensive zone. Now finds Sobchak. He lets a shot rip in front, it's still loose for a pass, but did well at first to evade a couple of players, but now Stallard carries it in once more. 15 seconds to go on the man advantage. Basingstoke really restricting Hull's chances here. Stallard fires, can't quite find a way through, and now Basingstoke clear here. That will Svek back out there on this power play unit. So a couple of these players have been out there for the full 2.5 minutes so far. Svek fires, he looked to try and put that over gaps, trying to thread it through across the crease, and Each time it's getting a tip and a clearance. Chamberlain finds Svek, straight into the glove of right, up and cut down that space. Svek wouldn't have been able to find a shooting lane around him. Trying to find through a bit of traffic, and Svek just found himself in a nice spot in front of the net and managed to get a shot on goal that found a way in. Bruton now steps across centre ice, cuts inside. He has got Chilcott on the back door. Jamie Chilcott to net. Callie Robertson all over the man. Clearing pass will only find Stubley. Now with Sobchak, got Carrie Iron coming onto the ice to his right, and it's loose off the pads. Callie Robertson and Johnston. And back in deep by Hodgkinson, but only finds Johnston once again. Stead's got a lot of room over here on the near side. Sends that one straight into the pads into the path of Hodgkinson. Spraggan tried to use the boards to keep that one moving through the neutral zone, unable to do so. Passed into the slot now instead, just couldn't quite redirect. Spadafora looked to try and play it. It came off the back of the legs of the linesman. Now Owen Sobchak sends it through traffic. I think it's just about caught the blocker of right. I don't think he was under too much pressure though. Now Hewitt, Svek once again, and really coming into tonight. Basingstoke at a 66% percentage on the penalty kill, but only 45 seconds away from going 3 for 3 here. Chamberlain back behind the net goes to Corneal. Sobchak in and around the netminder's paint now with Svek. Through traffic once again, Chamberlain to her. Oh, just going to drive the man off the puck there. Bonner will pick it up. In close, great drop-off pass. Bruton with a shim, had to turn back. It's good work by Stead though. Keeps possession in the neutral zone. Finds Milton. Pass back across into the crease, shot comes in. Stopped by McLaughlin. Will now look to clear through a bit of traffic. Neat deflection for Hull in the neutral zone now. Cornell tried to find Stallard. He does pick it up though, turns the shot on goals. Good stop by Wright. Wouldn't have really seen the puck until the release. Cornell in the right place at the right time to pick that one up. To Hodgkinson. Straight into the glove of Wright though. Get all the way 4-1 up away in Peterborough. That one might surprise a few. And Swindon holding an arrow 2-1 advantage away in Telford. Svek fires that one into the crease, looking to find Chamberlain. And I don't know if this is a permanent line change for the rest of the night. We'll keep an eye on it the next time they're out on the ice, but maybe 2v1 Basingstoke breakaway here. Decides to go to Johnston. Evades Bruton, goes down to the ice as well. Spadafora steps past Spraggan. Off the blocker of McLaughlin, just about gets out of shifts. We'll run you through those. Cornell loops, dangles it past one. It has Dylan Hare on this near side. Cornell lets one rip, still loose. Stop, finds Figalis. Bruton cuts inside past Shanker, tries to feed it ahead for Ethan Hare. Couldn't quite find it, but Mike Davies will shout to keep going. That comes out loose, back to Hull, back to the Hull side of the ice. It does, and with Chilcott now behind the net. Long period of pretty consistent possession here for Hull. Cornell tips that one in. No plays it, but Hull still with the possession now. Spraggan sends it through traffic. It's still loose on the back door and just tipped ahead, but Bradley plays forward. Hull's attempted pass was deflected by Norcliffe. Harding now finds the open man on the backside. Shot comes in. Harding first to Dylan Hare. Takes a bit of a tumble for it as well, but a good check on the end of the play by the Hull man. Owen Bruton will pick up the loose puck. Uses the boards to find that space ahead. And a heavy check on Noah Carriainen from Shanker. Open ice hit. And the Hull crowd letting the officials know what they think of the call. Hull win possession from the face-off. Cornell now finds Sobchak. Hewitt's got Svect, who's left hand side, fires in, it's still loose. Max Rice, and there's just a very small gap underneath his body between the legs, and that's exactly where Bobby Chamberlain puts the puck. And there's going to be a penalty here against Ethan Hare. And it's all going off in the middle of the ice now. Lee Bonner happy to drop the gloves. Chilcott attempts to clear. Can't quite knock it out the zone, and I think there's going to be another penalty here against the Seahawks. And it's a good block. Allen now. Got Spadafora on the near side, goes high. Looking for the pass into the crease. 28 seconds, and I'll say this is still delayed penalty time for Hull. They really want to try and with that glove they will. And Deck Jones now. Can't quite see who it's with, but he's going to go off in front of the net. We've got a couple of separate brawls going on. Puck from the draw. But Hull 5v3 now. Spadafora goes across. Tries to find that corner, the Sellan winning of that. Norcliffe drops this one off for Sellan, goes across. Spadafora opening up his body, skates in, shoots high and wide. Sellan now steps into the offensive zone. Sort of get the feeling here that Basingstoke are more than happy just to try and wear out Hull and use the major. Shot comes in from a tight angle, Norcliffe. I think we're just checking the goal as well. Here we are, ready to go, left side. As we look at it, Norcliffe drops this one to Harding, steps up. Pass that goes across to his right. Everyone's sprawling across, good work by Gill. Drives it in behind the net, we'll just loop the pass back down low to Sellan. Now Norcliffe will pick it up, goes to Harding. Got to say, a lot of time on the ice here for Hull. That one's just about held on to by McLaughlin. Uses the boards, but Shankar is just fresh out the penalty box, already waiting there on the far side. Shankar once again. Looking for that pass in close, I think, off to his left. Goes to Harding instead. Doesn't quite connect with that pass as he would have wanted. Jeremy Chilcott gets across Harding, but Ralph's going to pick up the loose puck on the blue line. Neat pass inside to Hallam Wilson. Good stop with the blocker. Keep it between themselves at the moment on the power play. Spadafora turns away from Dylan Hare. Dylan Hare trying to use his stick to get involved, and Bonner tucks that one away. A lot of room on the near side for Sellan. McLaughlin to cross his goal, and Hare missed. Very, not sure how it's missed by the officials. Pass into a dangerous area. Stepping up to find it loose, tips into a dangerous one with a heavy check on Ralph as well. Feeds that one through, right onto the tape of Cornell. Got a lot of room ahead. Cuts in, just gets somewhat behind. A bit of pressure, Dylan Hare can't quite clear the zone. Norcliffe turned it inside, hoping that Harding will be able to pick it up, but not quite. Stallard now drops this one off. Shot comes in, it's still rebounded. Hull won't want to give them many chances at all. Hewitt across to Hodgkinson. He's caught on the puck. Sellan tries to backhand it past Jordan McLaughlin. Bruton went down after a bit of a collision from Ralph. Don't think there was too much in it, if I'm being honest. Erskine now. He's got Sellan inside. Chooses to go direct. And a bit of Sobchak. And Chamberlain dumps that in once more. Picked up behind the net once more now by Bird. A bit of Sobchak goes across. Good stop. Chamberlain now. Finds Svek. Svek using his body to protect this puck. He's got Spraggan back down at the blue line, but he's always looking inside. Now goes to Spraggan. Bit of a lane opening up. Max Wright got across. Behind the Basingstoke net now. Couldn't quite hold on to that one. Chilcott. It's tipped in front. Max Wright, great reaction stop. Cornell had two Basingstoke players rushing towards him after they had just changed. Hull will do the same, dump it and get 5 fresh players out there onto the ice as Basingstoke now attack. They'll play that one into a dip for the Bison. Stead forced outside of the zone, and Bruton will just drag that one forward. Using the balls now to find Morris ahead. crossing into the offensive zone, takes a bit of a tumble, loses an edge. Long stretch pass now, looks to find Chamberlain. 1v1 with Max Wright, and finds the back of the net. Bobby Chamberlain, the Hull captain, on the break. Good defensive player as well. He's got to say, not my choice as to who wins the man of the match, but Ralph would be one of those that's probably up there for me for Basingstoke. Play continues, Basingstoke gets a shot and it's still loose. Well, the whistle that brought play to a halt was because of an injury to Stead. He's been asked to leave the ice. Adam Harding now on. Looks to try and turn the pass towards, I think it's, and now a race for the loose puck. Lee Bonner should get there and just pokes it ahead, only as far as Ralph though. Don't get too much on it, but pull her back to full strength, 5v5 hockey. Stepping through is Adam Harding though, just nobody really got anywhere close to him. Everyone sort of stayed a yard away and expected the man alongside them to put him under a bit of pressure. Regardless, is the one to carry this in. Shot straight into the body since Basingstoke managed to find a way past Jordan McLaughlin with that awkward shot from Tom Ralph. Spraggan through a bit of traffic looking for maybe Emil Svek. Puck is still loose as well for a moment. He's now come out back out to the edge of the crease. Sobchak. Max Wright wouldn't have known a thing about that one, but Sobchak couldn't put it on target. Svek shoots from a tight angle. Up and up. Now Stallard. Back inside. Just about managed to grab that hold of that one with Cornell. Finds Stubley. Back to Cornell once more. You've got Stallard and Hewitt both right on the edge of the paint. Basingstoke cut inside. Good work by Hewitt. Stallard just couldn't quite play it into his path, but Cornell will race on to the loose puck. Still loose. Jason Hewitt couldn't quite get the shot away. Dragged it around the body of Max Wright, but couldn't quite find the release. Selland straight into the glove of McLaughlin. Hull look to clear using the boards, can't quite get it away. Shanker doesn't quite get a hold of that one. Spadafora finds him once more inside. Oh, Harding just didn't quite get a hold of Chamberlain. Minute 23 to go. Basingstoke, minute 20, just straight possession of passing this around the Hull offensive zone. Through the bodies. Battle for this one. Milton is just tied up for a moment. Sampford there to help him out. Sampford has come away to it. On the turn, can't quite get the shot away. Just trying to go, be under a lot of pressure. Gets his pass away, gets a check to the pleasure though from Lee Bonner. Now with Ralph. Sampford just deflected on its way through. 23 seconds to go. Try and bring it out from the corner, bit of an awkward one. Possession still falls Basingstoke's way. Morris, through a bit of traffic, now deflected. Turned outside, Lee Bonner's now got an open goal ahead with just 4 seconds to go. And will pop the bottle off as time expires.